Hello, my name is Sherri Hayes, and I write contemporary romance and BDSM romance. Today I'm going to be talking about the inspiration for the second book in my Daniels Brothers series, Red Zone. Red Zone is about Gage Daniels. He is the youngest brother out of the four Daniels brothers, and Rebecca Carson, who is an FBI agent. Gage's character was selected to be a football player. I came up with that based around my love of football and my father's love of football. Growing up, my dad was a huge Cleveland Browns fan, and in honor of that and my video today, I'm actually wearing my Cleveland Browns sweatshirt. I grew up watching football on Sunday afternoons, Browns football preferably, with my dad when I was younger in the living room, and we would usually be sitting on the edge of our seats, screaming at the television, cheering, whatever was fitting, depending on if the Browns were winning or losing. But Gage's character came about mainly because of that. I still enjoy football. I don't watch it as much as I used to when I was younger, but I still enjoy the game. And I still get as involved when I do watch it as I used to, which includes screaming at the television. um, and I really wanted to explore that world a little more and have fun with my main character being a football player. I like sports romances, especially when it's football related. Because again, it's taking two things that I enjoy, romance and football, and throwing them together. Gage's character, he's an athlete, a professional athlete, so he is very fit. He is also good looking, which means he is a little cocky. And some people would say he's a lot cocky. But I knew when I created his character, when I was going to do his book, that I needed to find a good match for him, both physically and personality-wise. So I selected his lady, which was not an easy thing. I racked my brain for months trying to figure out who would be his ideal match. And I came up with Rebecca Carson. She is an FBI agent that comes from a not so stellar background, but she gets roped into helping protect him. He gets a stalker. He picks up a stalker and is getting letters and such that are not just typical fan mail. So the owner of the team calls in a favor, and she ends up moving into his house to act as his girlfriend, but in reality to be his bodyguard. So it's a little bit of a role reversal. I know there's a lot of books out there where there's a female that's got a stalker and man, comes in to be the bodyguard. And this is definitely a flip on that, where, Gage he's an athlete. He can take care of himself in most respects. But, Rebecca comes in there and she's the one that's protecting him. But their personalities were really fun to work with, because he, like, as I said in the beginning, he's very cocky. She is the complete opposite. She's very stoic and conservative and just a by the book, down to business type person, and Gage is completely the opposite. It was so much fun working with, dealing with their banter back and forth and watching them butt heads and seeing that chemistry take place on the page. So when they finally did come together, it was really fun and amazing, and so worth all of the foreplay that led up to it. So that's how I came up with the story and the characters. As usually happens with my books, the characters take shape first and the story unfolds from there, and this was no different. Um, so if you have any questions for me regarding Red Zone or any of my other books or writing, please leave a comment below. I'm going to be continuing to do videos for the rest of my books. And then hopefully also answering some reader questions after that. So please leave a comment with your question below, or if you have anything regarding this video as well. I would love to hear from you. If you've read Red Zone, what you thought of it, and what you thought of Gage and Rebecca. And I hope that you continue reading. If you would like more information about my books, I will put a link to my website in the comments below. And until next time, happy reading!